Shout out my boy D-Class. News you can use conjunction. Today, we got a special guest, man. We got my boy Big Time in the building. Big Time, say what's up to the people. Here you go. You starting off early.
For sure.
Big Time, man. Give us a little background of
All right, we gonna rock with. I'm finna play this video. Hold on.
Let's jump. All right, we into the free big hit movement. Let's go.
So basically, I really don't know what to expect next. You know, they done did everything, man. Just like I feel like my life is in danger, right? At this point, you know, I'm not eating the food. You know what I'm saying? I'm conscious about the medication they giving out. Like I'm peeping how they running up in the cell, they beat me up, strip me down. You know what I'm saying? The SRT officers, Loudon, Siler, you know, Officer Sally, all of them, like all in cahoots with the court. You know what I'm saying? Every time I go to the court, the judge basically tells the marshal to stand me up out for him. You know what I'm saying? They putting they feet on my toes, like really literally crushing my toes, standing me up my belly chain around my belly. You know what I'm saying? Pinching my nerves in my ankles, the shackles, in my wrist from the handcuffs, super tight, like restricting my breathing. I can't even talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm barely getting words out to the judge on record. Yeah, so basically, I really don't know what to expect next. You know, they done did everything, man. Just like I feel like my life is in danger, right? At this point, you know, I'm not eating the food. You know what I'm saying? I'm conscious about the medication they giving out.
It's crazy, man. Free big hit, man. So Big Time, I know you're connected to Big Hit. Tell me how you guys met.
I met Big Hit at the video shoot for Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. And he was just super cool, a super chill dude, you know what I mean? And I gravitated right toward him. He gravitated right toward me, you know, regardless of the fact that we in Compton. There's so many G's around, you know, he don't know who out there, but you know, he can read a good heart. I could tell that. So, you know, I definitely want to speak about it and say something. You know what I mean? Because I don't like no injustice to no black. That man did 12 years. You know, he served his time, and he served his time in prison. He got out. You know, he got a Grammy nomination. He was able to take care of his family. You know, 50 years old, a Grammy nomination. Obviously, God is in his life, and obviously these people is the devil. You know what I mean? Because regardless, like he said, if he's guilty or not of whatever they're charging him of, the abuse and the things that they're doing to him in there are illegal and against human rights. And you can what he's saying is true, right? Standing him up, forcing him up, and certain things of that nature. You know, just physical abuse, running in the cell, beating him up, things of that nature. So that's completely unlawful. And you know, they expect us as a people to stand on law. And excuse me, y'all, I was kind of coughing. I had a cold. I was kind of coughing at it. But yeah, they expect us to stick by law. Then law enforcement has to also stick by law. You know, and human rights. It's a proper procedure to everything. And so he got good music. He do real hip hop. He's up and he's in his age, right? So his gangbang days is you know, as far as you know, being in the mindset he was in is over. He making legal money. So whatever mistake he made, he don't deserve to be treated like that in there. So you know, treated by the law. People who are enforcing the law by the law as well, and how they treat, you know, the incarcerated. And I just wanted to make sure I say that about, you know, Big Hit. And you know, I listen to his music. He got songs like I Should Have Been a Police. Oh, and it kind of speaks to what he's talking about now. Just people feeling like because they got a badge, that gives them the authority to bully, or that gives them the authority, when they probably ain't got no heart otherwise if they didn't have a bunch of people with them a gun. You know what I mean? And it's just sad. Sad that man, his son, by the graces, made a career out of making music and beats and was able to bring his father into his dream, his lifelong dream. He got it. And, that's a beautiful thing to see. And I feel like it's really, just jealousy on a lot of the CO's ends and things like that. He's on the East Coast. Also, by the way, he's not on the West Coast. He locked down in the pen on the East Coast.
Okay, yeah. Because that was gonna be my question. Is like, do you feel like that there's more the COs really, pushing a pointless narrative to kind of try to put him in that situation? You know what I'm saying? Like add all that extra pressure on him for no reason, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like all that cruelty, like that's unjust, bro. Like regardless of what coast you on or the situation, like you gotta let people, if you're gonna let them fight their time, man, like let them do it, man. It's already hard enough you down in there, man. Like I get it, man. Like that's crazy, bro. Like
that's a fact.
That's crazy. Cause that was damn sure finna be my question. Is like where is he located to kind of see if it's more the jealousy on the inside. But yeah, you say so. You saying on the East Coast?
He on the East Coast, as I recall, if I'm not mistaken. I believe he said so. So it's a lot of injustices going on over there. I've been hearing about lately. You know what I mean? As far as the East Coast, so and just the street in general. He's big out there as far as just a hip hop artist. Like a lot of the East Coast rappers and like his lyricism. And,
yeah, because I know when I first heard of him, I heard of him on this podcast with Surf. Like when he first got out, that's when I first heard of him. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Like this is full circle to me because I mean, yeah, for me to hear from him and like that's what I heard. And then I kind of listened to the music. I listened to a couple of the interviews with him and his kids. And it was like, okay, like I seen the narrative they was pushing with the family, everybody trying to make the money, the son making the beats. Like the fact I make beats, I kind of start tapping into that too. So yeah, man, like everything that I kind of knew from him was positive, man. Like I ain't hear nothing, no bullshit about him or nothing like that. So I mean, yeah, for this to even be going on, man, like that's crazy, bro, for me to even hear
that. And then me being a Moor and everything, I heard a song, I can't recall the name of the song right now, but it might have been called Fresh Out or something. The video is in black and white, but he's, at the end of the video, he said, we need to start investing in getting land and just a lot of positive, mature things that had to do with, get finances and unity with our people. And I somebody that's growing like that, I don't think that a system that's built to rehabilitate our people, if that's what it really is, then they working backwards doing all of this type of stuff, And I just had to stand and say that in the name of justice. You know what I'm saying? Love, true peace, freedom, and justice. Because I'm a Moor. You know what I mean? So that's our five highest principles in the universe. We conquered the world with those principles when we all stood on them. Couldn't nobody beat us. You know what I mean? And I also want to make that clear as well. Brought the white folks in Europe out of the dark ages and everything with mathematics, taught how to wipe their ass and everything. But
Hey, so what? Like, do you know anything about like how he said the lawyers was doing them? I kind of seen a clip about that. You know anything about that part?
I don't got the details. I know what you know, brother. It's just that he didn't trust them. I got lawyers now that I still I trust him to a certain extent because a lawyer is a lawyer. You know, you still got to watch yourself.
Yeah.
Lawyer is
You
liar,
gotta-
man.
Yeah, so bet what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the clips. Like it's like 7 different little clips. So that way I kind of was listening to it and it's like he kind of go into, you know what I'm saying, like how the lawyers, like he just been getting done wrong from the rip, bro. Like the lawyers wasn't with him from the jump to even give him a fair shot. So yeah, man, like I'm gonna play this and that way we can kind of tap into it a little bit.
My lawyer and how his attitude changed up after he got my money. You know what I'm saying? He's just basically just going against everything that we talked about. You know, ineffective in every area of the case. He just didn't, he never investigated the discovery. My lawyer never came to see me. Just sold me out, sold me a dream. Basically telling me that, you know, there's nothing he can really do for me. You know, he's gonna try. Everything's a try now, but before he got that money, everything was a guaranteed loss. But he just basically sold me out and started working with the lawyers, working with the judges, working with the prosecutor against me. So at the revocation hearing, I tried to plead my case with the judge, let him know I'm innocent. You know what I'm saying? Then they start. So after I seen the rehearsals from my lawyer and how his attitude changed up after he got.
Yo, man, so like that's the first one. Like to me, off the rip, like that's crazy, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? The fact that I know people that's locked up, bro, and like the fact you can, like, your lawyer don't even come see you, like that, you don't know shit about this case, and you supposed to be going in there fighting for my life. Like, that's wild, bro. Like, I could never put myself in that situation, man. Like,
So what is he locked
I mean,
up for? What is he in there for?
You know, I don't want to.
I mean, we ain't
I
got.
don't- Well,
I mean, that
I
don't
think it
really-
has something.
I'm just like,
I think it has something to do with a. I think it has something to do with a car crash, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I think it has something to do with a car crash. Huh?
a car accident.
Car accident has something to do with a car accident. I don't know if it was considered a hit and run or what it was.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
that's crazy. 3 big hit, man. My take on the
they
situation.
don't deserve to be treated like that in there. You know,
Look, man,
regardless.
the music that he's been putting out has been very powerful and impactful. He's been on a positive scale and like on the positive end of things. I don't think Hit was into nothing, other than that because he was doing so well with his music. Like you said, Grammy nominated. It was great to see the father and son aspect from Big Hit. That's what really gravitated me to it. You know what I'm saying? So Free Big Hit. Um, Everybody knows that the judicial system, however you say, how you say it, y'all.
The judicial system.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah, you got it.
But yeah, the judicial system, we already know the way it was built for us was for us to end up, dead or in jail with the odds that we would put out when you grow up in LA or in California, period, with the game making aspect. But this man has just spent 12 years of his life during a time where he was following his dreams and he was young in his youth. He comes back at 50 years old and able to recapture that moment, and y'all lock him back up and then treat him injustice, put him in a psych ward area or wherever. It's crazy. What do y'all think about like prison systems nowadays? Like, what's your feeling on the prison system?
I mean, you go ahead, bro. I'll go ahead.
Well, I'm just gonna say, I think things is getting better in the aspect that we got Trump in office because, Trump, he pardoned, with my boy Kodak Black. He been pardoning a lot of brothers, and I would hope that Trump would hear about this and hear the injustice because I feel like Trump really stand for justice. Like I really do. Even if it's somebody on a higher level that got a spiritual gun to his head, I think he stands for justice right now. And I think that, I hope this dude get out to him and or the message that, the unjust aspect of what's going on, and that, he maybe he can help in some type of way. But I think things are getting better. I think we're gonna start seeing more justice in the system.
Mm.
I do believe that. I do believe we're gonna start seeing more justice and things starting to get better. Praise Allah, praise the gods, praise the God of the universe.
Facts, man. Yeah, man. Cause I've been in, I could say I was locked up for 24 hours, bro. And I could swear that was the worst 24 hours of my life. I don't like being held in shit. Like, so the fact of like, man, the fact of being in that box, bro, and for that 24 hours and just knowing like these people not fucking with you, man. Like anytime they have anything to do with you, man, like they basically harming you and there's nothing that you could do about it, man. Like that's the crazy part about it is like, man, like you supposed to be in there to rehabilitate yourself, man, and you breaking a person down to like less than an animal, bro. Like think about it. Like people going to jail for mistreating an animal, but you can mistreat me because I'm locked up. Like, come on, man. Like that's crazy. Like,
Yeah, honestly, I want to. Yeah, you're right. I want to speak on the fact that his lawyer. He's saying the lawyer took the money. I had a similar situation like that where I felt like the lawyer just took the money and ran and threw me on and I was on probation type shit. But I ain't gonna go too into that. But I'm just saying, most of the time you wanna, your lawyer ain't supposed to get paid till you win. You know what I mean? Like type shit. But or half now, half later. But they will be in cahoots with others. A lot of them, the government is on the verge of shutting down or renewing itself into something else. So a lot of people getting fired, a lot of people now in the government is not even because a lot of them was corrupt and a lot of them getting fired. So a lot of them is doing illegal things just to get some extra money on the side because they know that the system's shutting down. You know what I'm saying? He could have got that cash and split it amongst the judge and all that, and just like, okay, well, he just made $1 million. He signed for the Grammy. We about to try and break it. You know what I mean? And that's scandalous. You know what I mean? Everybody deserves to be treated right. And that people don't really know the implications of spending 12 years in prison, man. Like the point is, man, no matter what walk of life you come from, treat others the way you want to be treated, especially if you call yourself a Christian. Do unto others as you had them do unto you. Care what color you in, because eventually it's gonna come around. And I truly know that in my heart. If you know you're wrong, account for it to God, the creator of us all. You know what I mean?
yeah, man, that's facts, bro. I feel like just shit as a human in general, bro. As a human in general, man, you should still just treat people how you want to be treated, man. Whether it's business, personal, regardless, man. Like everybody comes across your path, man, for a reason. Who knows the reason, whether it's good or bad? You know what I'm saying? That's why they say, when you meet people, you can kind of read them off first take, so they say. So, I mean, yeah, man, that's why you always got to kind of move around with a certain purpose, man.
Yes, sir, man. Vibrations. You can tell by people vibrations, but with this situation, it felt like he's being targeted. Um, I don't think that this is by coincidence. I don't think that this is done by just he car. I don't think it's that simple. And the way that he been getting treated in prison didn't just start right now. That been going on for a while. Being a celebrity in jail is another thing. At the height of his career, where he was doing great things, songs with Snoop Dogg. Name a person that didn't go get a big hit first. Like Big Hit was doing big things. It was great to see. Free Big Hit. We pray over here in the news you can use that he's blessed and that his family is blessed that he'll be free again. Um, it's unfortunate. D Class, pull up another one of them clips because it was another clip that me and you had just seen that I wanted.
Hold on, I got
A free Big Hit, man. You know, in a way, he was bringing those Nipsey vibes back to the game. You know what I'm saying? He was bringing that positive energy back to the game. So pretty big hit.
All right, facts. Hold on.
Hey, shout out all my
And that should have been a police. That's a do unto others that you would have them do unto your principal song. If you really listen to it.
the ones that did the video.
If you really listen to it, like,
And shoot your number, the guys gang _BH, and I'ma tap in and call you. On my real ones, and hit that follow button on guys gang _BH. If you get 20 people or more to sign a petition, I'm personally video chat you.
can't hear it. Can y'all hear?
Appreciate the love, man. You want to say y'all keep hitting that link in the bio. And shout out all my.
Yo. So yeah, man, that he pushing for everybody to basically sign a petition. If you go over the guys gang and pretty much sign the petition, man, they trying to get 20 people. If everybody get 20 people over there, then that way they can get your number, stuff like that, man. So that way he can try to get in contact with you. So I mean, that's pretty dope, man. I mean, if that's, you know, if you want to show your support,
And
man.
we need to lock in an interview with Big Hit. We're gonna have to figure that out. We should lock in something. Definitely have Big Time a part of it and do something to get his message out there and get what he's talking about. Because I remember everybody and their mama crowding around Big Hit when he first got out of jail and when he was putting out all these songs. But where's everybody at now? Why didn't he get another lawyer? Why didn't someone, you know, help him find another lawyer? That lets you know that a lot of this game is real fake.
Yeah, nah, that's the way it is, man. This game is this shit wild, man. Cause it's to the point now, man. Like as a rapper, bro, like getting locked up, man. Like it don't matter what you do, man. Like that's part of that shit, just part of the game, man. That you got to try to fight some kind of random ass case, man, just because they want you to. You might be hot at the time. They want you to go left. You want to go right. They say, all right, bet. Let me show you that we could try to put you back in line by shutting you down. And it's like, yo, man, nobody want to fight for you. Everybody want to leave you to where you basically fending for yourself, man. And that's fucked up, bro. Because when you out, everybody want to try to make money off of you. But when you locked up, nobody want to rock with you, man. That's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you how I felt. I felt like he a real G. He's genuine where he from. He represents what he represents to the fullest. So a lot of the fake ones just wanted to get around him so they could seem like they're solidified and like they're really about that life. But right now is the time when they were supposed to show that they were solidified and that they about that life when this man needs your fucking help. That's the crazy part. If any of them people would have stepped in and said, I'm going to help with this case, we going to help get them better lawyers, we going to help, you know, his son get him better lawyers, because I'm sure his son is doing everything he can in his power. But some things is out of your hands, and it's unfortunate. And I hope a lot of people learn from this. You know what I'm saying? When God is blessing you, when you at the height and you doing things like what Big Hit was doing, you gotta move strategically. You can't be a liability in no way, shape, form, or fashion. Because you're an asset and you have to treat yourself as such. So
Yeah, nah, that's a fact, man. So yeah, man, prayers out to him, man, his family. You know what I'm saying? Damn sure hope the best for him. I'm a damn sure stay tapped in now. Like that's crazy, man. Like, damn. But yeah, man, hey, if you for sure, man, go to this guy's gang. I'm sure gonna go over here and check it out, see how I can sign a petition. I'm all for trying to help somebody get up out of there, man.
could you pull it up so they can see the website?
Shit, it don't really have a website, bro. Like it's just the page, like the guys gang page.
Would you be able to
just
show?
go on Instagram, you know, y'all just go to IG and look up Guys Gang, or go to Big Hit page itself. Just go on Big Hit, and then you get the link over there.
Is this the page right here, the one that you know? Because that's the one that popped up when I hit it.
Yeah, that's it right there. You can go there, and it's links in there to tell you how to get to this petition.
Free Big Hit petition, man.
You know,
Free Big Hit, man. Y'all go tap in to God's Gang Instagram and sign a petition to help Big
Yeah,
Hit. Do we got any more videos we can play? Play the one right here on the right, the third one to the right.
Hold on, I ain't even on that. Hold on. 'Cause on the petition page, shit. Hold on, let me see how I share that shit. Say this one.
I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break.
All tapped in to God's game. Once again, Big Hit giving glory to God with another unbelievable testimony. How God miraculously saved me, proving death to be powerless in my life. As we all know, prison has not been a proven method to rehabilitation, but just a school of hard knocks to sharpen your criminality. That's the word. I was once again still getting to the bag in prison. The jealous and envious was hating and dropped me tight on my activities. So the gun squad rushed to my cell early morning. I was up under the covers, so when they opened the door, I dropped my cell phone on the side of the bunk and tucked the drugs between my legs. So they ordered me to get up and escorted me to the lieutenant's office. They put me in a charge cell, so I refused to strip and began chewing the dope and swallowing it. I was restrained and put in the cell with no water for 3 days, forced to defecate in a bucket in front of 5 officers so they could look through my excrement. After they didn't find nothing, I was put into a special housing unit where I slept for weeks. So I didn't eat, didn't wake up for breakfast or nothing. So the police reported it and they took me to the hospital. So they ran tests and said my kidneys was about to shut down. So they tried to get me to sign waivers to put me on dialysis, but I refused every time. So when I returned back to the cell, I honestly prayed to God to take the pain away. It literally felt like someone was stabbing me in the stomach and the lower side of my ribs. Pain was so unbearable, but after weeks of continuously praying, bowing down on my knees, it felt like a vice grip was unleashed on my kidneys and the pain was gone. But when I went to the doctor, there was no signs of the stage 2 kidney failure that they had told me about. So believe this, anyone out there faced with any illnesses and doctors telling you it's over with, trying to pump you up with all these drugs, just know the medications are just a treatment. It's not a cure. I implore you to honestly meditate and pray to God, that higher power to intercede in your life. Ask for forgiveness and healing, to intervene and give thanks to Jesus and believe in your heart. You got to believe it in your heart that you are healed, and it's not a gimmick. This is not no game. I have no rehearsals or strings attached with no fees. This is a true testimony how the power of God moved in my life. I'm just gonna give glory to God. Big Hit for you, God's gang.
I love hearing that, man. Cause people, God is underrated these days, bro. God is underrated, and people can't pray for more than 2-3 minutes these days, bro. That's why God be like, all right, you know what I mean? Get out. They come to me on their deathbed, but you know, I'm a witness to that. That when you really sit there and you show God attention, He'll show you attention too.
Yes, He will. Yes, He will.
That's a fact. Yeah, man. Like I like the fact, man, that they pushing the narrative, man, of, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not evil, bro. Like, I don't know what he went in for originally. Even I don't even want to know, just because everything I know about him, man, is positive so far. So I mean, like, I hate to even, you know what I'm saying? Like, they even did this shit, because it's like the person that I known since I've met him, you know what I'm saying, just through the internet, is like, bro, it's a positive dude, man. Like, he trying to be on some family shit. The fact that, you know what I'm saying, black man dealing with his kids, bro, you already know, like, I'm all for that shit. They stay trying to break that down. So, I mean, the fact that he was doing that, his kids was doing well, his son was doing well. I don't know about his daughter too much, but it was like, yeah, man, he was doing good for himself. Pops got out. He was able to look out for Pops. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just shit that, you know, like as kids, shit like that you want to be able to do once you make it, shit like that anyway. So that's just gratification for an individual, man. So that's crazy, man, to be in there doing this man like that, man.
Yeah, if you can you can go to my page, and I posted a free big hit post, you know, me and him together on front of the post, you know, just to show you that I really met. I mean, we really exchanged good positive energy, and so my page is on Instagram is big time BIGTIME _ Ben Bay BENBEY.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, that's what I got from it too, D class. I totally agree. When I first seen it, it was so dope to see the father and son aspect, then with the grandson. Then when the daughter came in the mix spitting bars, I was like, oh, this
Yeah,
shit is
yeah.
you
That
see
had it
where
with
it
me.
come from. That was so dope.
Yeah, when the whole family was doing their thing, man, that's big, bro. Like, regardless of whatever the business is, man, you always want to try to rock with your family. And you know, they say that shit never work out. So the fact that they was able to do that, man, and it had motion. So it's like, you know, they was doing their thing, man.
Facts they had motion. And the music was great. Shout out to Hit, man. Shout out to Hit Boy. And shout out to the chat.
Back to my old ways, show me love, getting paid, turn away what's the maze, no more poor present days. Back to the old ways, like back in the old days. Back to my old ways, old soul, new face, found my way up out the maze, no more poor present ways. Back to the old ways, first shop his ass, back to foot and call the slave.
That was super
And
dope.
basically, church, you know, like even the song I did called Back to the Old Ways, the relevancy of it is back to the ways of justice, you know what I mean? And back to the ways of love, you know what I mean? And I mean that all across the board. Like even when it comes to the pen, it needs to be a real rehabilitation place, not no place where they just create more monsters, so to say.
Nah, that's a
And
fact.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a fact.
so
'Cause
that's
I know what's the dude? It's a dude out here, Brewster, that's tapping everybody into the trucking business. As soon as they get out, he basically showing them how to get their LLC, basically get them a truck, man, and hit the road. So that way they ain't got to go back to the bullshit. Basically just hit the road and start working for yourself, man. You ain't got to deal with these people.
That's fine.
So, you know.
and best
Just the inspirational purpose.
thing changed.
My boy D
And
Class.
yeah,
Yep.
go
Big
ahead.
time. My boy D Class has recently opened him a business, man, and stopped working for other people. He's working for himself. It's very inspirational to me. Being an entrepreneur myself, seeing this man do that in podcasts and t-shirts and kind of me and this nigga got so much in common in that aspect of being the kind of person that is multitask. Just speak on it, D Class, just a little bit, just inspirational purposes for people out there watching.
I mean, shit, my main thing is, man, like, you know, you go work for these people, man, and at the end of the day, they try to talk down on you, man. Like, that's the real reason why I just stopped working for them. Basically, it just got to the point, man, the dude just got too disrespectful for me, man. And I felt like the money that I was making, man, I could make it myself. Because everything that they do, I mean, shit, I was doing it. So, I mean, yeah, man, sometimes you got to be able to step out on yourself, man, and rock with what you want to do, bro. Like the main thing is shit. Everything that you tell people as far as plans, different little things like that, man, one of them shits you gotta actually stick with, man. Like it's gonna make sense. It might pop back up here, it might disappear for a minute, come back, but if there's some shit that really makes sense, man, you gotta stick with it, bro. Like, I mean, I was delivering packages for them for Amazon, bro. Now I'm doing it for my damn self. So it's like, come on, man. I mean, and basically ain't shit changed. Like I'm still doing the same shit and working less, if you ask me. So I mean, it's good, man. I work when I want to. Shit, if I don't want to work, I don't want to work. Goddamn, but I mean, that's kind of the pluses in it, man. So, I tell anybody, man, I'm just gonna start doing some episodes, man, trying to show people, man, do your research on YouTube, use TikTok, use the social media for what it's worth, man, to kind of get your information for the people that want to try to learn. If you ain't trying to read the start your dummy business and this and that, all them dumbass books, it's like, man, tap into the internet, bro. The people will tell you. You watch enough people videos, man, you can kind of decipher through the bullshit and what's real. Because a lot of people do a lot of gatekeeping, man. Their goal is to try to sell you an ebook that they can make with the AI. Like all them ebooks and shit is all AI made. It's just some shit that they typed in. They exposed that shit a long time ago. So,
Man, we're gonna put out our own ebook, but we're gonna actually write down, we should do our own books. That way we know it ain't bullshit.
Yeah, man. So that's kind of the point of what the videos I want to do is, just basically, I'm not going to give you all of the game because I feel like it's better when you kind of do some research yourself instead of somebody just telling you. So, yeah, man, just kind of let you see the shit that I go through because I'm learning on the whim, bro. I sit here and look at YouTube all damn day, man, and then be like, fuck it, let me go see if this works.
Right. Invest into yourself and take your time to invest into your craft and whatever you're focusing on to maximize the possibilities of success.
Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, we gotta appreciate the fact the ancestors, not even like 3-4 generations before us, they wasn't being allowed to read. You know what I'm saying? They coming out of post-slavery era. They not getting the same, allowed to get the same education as the lighter skinned Europeans. They're not, that's what we call white folks. And that, some of our great grandparents have to walk 20 miles to a library just to even get some information that we can now Google. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say, it don't hurt to learn nothing, man. It don't hurt to Google something and appreciate the fact we ain't have to walk 20 miles to learn it. You know what I mean? Because the good thing about the internet is people can put bullshit on here, but they could put a lot of real shit on here too. So now it's up to you to decipher, but at least the information is there at your rate. So,
yeah, no, that's a fact, bro. That is a fact, man. I'm big on telling people, man, like that YouTube University, like people try to make that shit a game, man, but I mean, it is what it is, bro. If you want to call it a university, shit, you can call it whatever you want to call it. I know whenever I need to know anything, if it's changing some shit, something that I don't know, I'm going straight to YouTube, bro. Right, so I mean, yeah, it serves its purpose. I remember one shit you can only get on the internet at the school library. Like, ain't nobody had computers and shit in their house, man. So you had to actually get in them books, bro. Like, you had to read the book to write the school report. Like, ain't no audio books, wasn't no none of that shit. Like, you had to go in the library, fucking look at the little card index, look the shit up, do all the, yeah, bro, they not doing that no more, bro. Like, think about it. Kids today not even learning how to write in cursive, bro. Like, so if you go to the military and they tell you sign this piece of paper, like you can't even sign it because you don't even know how to write in cursive. You just know how to print your name. So it's like, yeah, man, like that shit is crazy, man. Like how the world, man, is dumbing us down, man. But you know, you gotta read and do a lot of investing into yourself, man, into your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit, man. Like that's why, like that movement that he had was big, man. Like the fact that I'm sure he ain't really know too much about like how the music game worked now. The fact that him doing them 12 years, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? His son basically putting him in the mix. It's like that's basically you trying to teach your pops, man. Hey, this is how the internet moving now. This, that, and the other. So that way, yeah, man, he getting them in. That's pretty dope, man.
Hey, I think we should come with a new version of Reading Rainbow, bro. Y'all remember the Reading Rainbow?
This nigga said the reader. Why would you say that, bro? Why the Reader Rainbow?
We don't need the rainbow part. We should start a show.
Take a look. Send a book. Read it. Take a look, man. Just take a look.
Nigga say, take a look, man.
Hey, man. They was trying to send a message back then, and we still didn't get it. We watched the Reading Rainbow, but after that shit went off, we didn't go read nothing else after that.
Hey, my favorite one was I'm Only a Bill sitting on Capitol Hill. That was my shit.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah, that was my shit. I fucked with that one.
See, we had shows like that when we were younger that would like it'll trigger something in people that want to have knowledge. But the shows they got now, man, that's the characters on there is dumber than the average person that you just they probably use a brain.
It's like the system is not demanding as much education as it was when we was coming up. And when you ask a lot of the people that's now, under 25, it's a lot they don't know. They don't know nothing back past the 90s. If I was them, I at least go look it up and just on because they'll try to, they'll try to tell you too old to get the spotlight on them, but it's like, bro, you know that you're doing that out of insecurity for the fact that you don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, nah,
that's a fact.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, just and like I said, big hit.
If you don't
about what
choose
15 years ago.
I guess I don't know.
But I listen to his music. It's younger, it need to be. If we are the same people, it don't need to be like that. Everybody educate themselves. Everybody educate themselves, no matter what age you is. You know what I'm saying? Like, start getting interested in find something that interests you about learning, man. Because some type of way to teach yourself, learn yourself. If you learn better with videos, like the brother D Class was saying, go on YouTube and look up things you were interested in. Like I said, if you're not, because I even wasn't the best reader in class in school. I used to be scared to stand up and read in front of the class, but I still had the heart to do it, even if somebody laughed at me, slipping on a word, And at the end of the day, you keep going, you're gonna get better. And that's what you gotta look at everything, like whether it's sports, whether it's like we talking about scholastics, reading, mind exercise, it is what it is. You gotta look at it all the same. We want to get stronger, we gotta practice. We can't.
This platform, we got a show called Game for Sale, and I think we're gonna aim that a little bit more towards entrepreneurship, how to start LLCs, where to go find them at. Me and D Class have a lot of knowledge, but like he said, you gotta pick something and stick with it and fully see it out. That's probably been my biggest issue in life. Is like I'll create a million different things and just continue to do a million different things. But if you don't really focus and put your time into something, really like focus on that, like what I've been doing with this podcast and trying to grow it and grow in the movies and shit, then you can't take it to the level where you want it to be. That's the honest truth. But that's what this is for. So if you want to jump on or come on, we're gonna pick a day. Maybe every Thursday we do game for sale Thursdays. Where we do mentorship. We do, give up some game, come with some segments, put an hour together, and really enlighten people because this is the news you can use podcast, and it's not the news that you're gonna see on Channel 5. This is the news you actually probably can use in real life that'll save your life, change your life, make your life different. We have a lot of people come on here and share their stories and share their information and give up a lot of sauce. So it's up to us to put that out there, make sure we do our editing and really put the game out there because I really think people can watch this and learn something, and that was the whole purpose of the shit. So free big hit, big time. We definitely got to keep having you on. I definitely want you to come start hosting. I want to get your feet wet, and then you come start hosting with us. But yeah, because knowledge is power, and our whole thing was 7 days a week, 7 different subjects. Wasn't that when we were rolling 4D class?
Nah, yeah, that's a fact, man. Regardless of whatever the subject is, man, we here to talk about it. Like whether we know everything about it or whether we reacting just like y'all, man. It's just, you getting real people opinions, man. The shit ain't watered down. We ain't got no damn sponsors. What you see is what you get. So, I mean, that's really what it is, man. Like that's kind of what I kind of move with is. I mean, shit, I've been telling people about certain shit for a long time, man. And so the fact that, like he was saying before, man, like not wanting to get in front of the class and read and shit like that, bro, the craziest part about it is them are the people that grow up to be the most talkative ass people, bro.
Right.
Like, I mean, that's crazy to say because it's like, shit, I was one of them people too. Like, you called me to read. I'm like, my nigga, how much of this shit you need me to read? Okay, bet. Let me I'm finna get you the bare minimum, and then hey, let me call somebody else, get this shit out the way. Like,
Did not put the spotlight in class. Like, not trying to be like, I think that was a stigma to be the smartest dude in class. I think it was something wrong with us not to want to be, even if we were wrong or we was dumb and we didn't know shit, we should have been the main ones to want to learn because that's how we are now. So I don't know what about school back then. School wasn't a comfortable place for everybody. I enjoyed it, but I don't know everybody experienced. School has ruined people's lives. Public school has ruined people's lives, bro. This whole system needs to change.
I mean, that shit has changed, bro. Like, school is completely different now, bro. Like, my son is a freshman, and it's like me talking to him is like, bro, like what, like half of the shit they go through is like that shit was middle school, elementary for us. Like y'all on some, like dog, we
growing up. Metal detector.
I don't know. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if y'all don't want me to talk about this on here. But as far as school, lately they've been having these trannies in the with the LGBT.
Wait.
Hey, but
I'm not putting nobody down. You know what I'm saying? Let me say this. It's not hate talk. It's not hate talk. I just want to say it. I wasn't looking for that hateful. I'm just saying.
Hold on. He gotta give the go ahead.
Wait, you can talk about whatever you want, but just watch your use words that fit what
Matter of fact, no. Look, this is put it like this. This is still connected to the big hit shit. So just know.
Yeah. I don't even know.
Yeah, we still gotta chop it. So yeah, I wouldn't.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say because I think y'all know what I was going to get into as far as this curriculum that they giving to the youngsters. I believe they're a little too young. I think they're way too young to be learning some of the things that the school to be learned. And that's pretty much my point about the school system today. How much has changed from back then? Because we had sex ed in high school, and it wasn't like that. They talking about preschool, so that show you it's some people in power who don't share. That's why I like Kendrick's songs. They not like us. Just think about what type of upgrade these people got to be in to even be doing this stuff. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna say they in sex ed when we were growing up, they were pushing more towards heterosexual situations, and nowadays it's a lot of rainbow situations going on, which people are who they are, but let's not put that on the table for our children to have a choice in when they don't even know, like they haven't fully understood the Bible yet. They don't fully know God yet. They need to be at least know that, hey, this is what we were put here to do. Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Now let's go.
Okay, so question. So if the schools was to implement like a chapel period or some shit like that, like would it make that make sense?
That would be dope, and they have that. I went to.
But nah, I mean, I'm talking about like every school. Like is like that's
I
a.
want to, because this is mostly this is
choose
the public
religion.
school.
I don't know.
Is the public schools doing this right now? I agree with Dante to an extent too. But I wasn't gonna really touch on the religion. I was just gonna more so say, shit, preschoolers don't even know they addition yet. They don't even know subtraction. They don't even, you know what I mean? They ain't even learn the whole of their ABCs for them to be learning that. You know what I mean? And I feel like, how far have we gone in this country to where those things they feel like they need to implement those things so early? It's just crazy. It's just crazy,
That's happening.
That's crazy.
Hey, sometimes people want to be something they're not supposed to be, or who's supposed to say who's supposed to be. You know what, though? The censorship of freedom of speech and all that goes into all this stuff. If you choose what you choose what you want to choose. That's your choice. But do a kid need to make that choice at a young age? Do kids need to feel comfortable if they want to go that way? The stuff that it's like
It's so
it's so
it's so many it's so many videos on YouTube of parents who coming in the classroom when they teaching that stuff and going off on the teacher is crazy. Like I said,
let's still
like he said, heterosexual. My whole thing is it. But if I'm raising my child and I don't want him to learn that at that age, that should be respected. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be, oh, this is a normal curriculum for anybody that's entry level in the public school. Nah. When did that become cool? Just not even it just being whether it's heterosexual or homo. When has it been cool to have sex education for the preschooler? Period.
Fact. But see but that goes back to.
So I'm gonna leave it at that. I ain't gonna even speak on it no more. Like
you good. I don't know why he laughing. But that go back to like the point of like the parents needing to be in the household, man. Like you need to talk to your kids. Like y'all gotta be able to interact, man, because you just basically if you sending your kids to school and then let them come home and tap in with the internet and you not talking to them, none of that, man. Like ain't no telling what the hell your kids learn.
No, see, you supposed to at home. See, this is what parents is messing up. What are y'all telling y'all kids at home? I think some of y'all parents is screwed up in the head. Because I've seen some weird. This is such a touchy subject that if you really got to the root and you told the truth and you said your real feelings, you probably get banned or canceled. Because that's how less of freedom of speech.
Like I said, everything I needed to say.
But if they got on here, they can snap their fingers and do all kind of shit they want, say what they want, there'll be no problem. So I'm just gonna close my hands like this, and when I say this, I want to say this. Parents, what are you teaching your kid at home before they go to school to go find out any of this stuff? Are you showing them that, hey, mommy and daddy got together and that's how we had you? And if you don't get together like this, it won't happen. Now they giving all these other options, which make things a lot of weird because now you got two parents that's the same sex, and you like, well, how did this happen? And sometimes they not even your biological parent. It's just so weird. It's so like confusing for the average person. And you only understand that when you come from a household with two parents. When you know your mother, you know your father. You know both parents, so you know how things are supposed to go. But if you grow up in a situation, in that situation, you the most confused motherfucker in the world. Then now you got Marilyn Manson. That's all I'm gonna say.
What
That's all I'm gonna say.
the fuck?
That's all. You got a motherfucker that's
That
with
nigga said
anything,
Marilyn
anything,
Manson.
no type. You raising kids with no morals. That's what they doing. They raising kids with no morals. The music has no morals. Nothing has any morals anymore. And anything flies. And whatever you do in the world instead of in Vegas happens in the world. Nobody really gives a fuck no more. They talk about aliens on the internet. I don't really see people like it should be an uproar. Y'all been lying all these years. Now all of a sudden it's aliens. Like y'all motherfuckers go for anything. They can tell y'all tomorrow, nigga jump. Y'all motherfuckers gonna say how high. They can tell y'all next week is COVID. Y'all gonna say, okay, I'm gonna go buy a mask. These motherfuckers is like lab rats. And
That's what. That's. I just want to jump. Go back
this
on what
is the stupidest era in life to be in when you got a little bit of sense. Because some things just don't make sense to me that everybody else think do. And I just be sitting there and I just sit in my cup like this.
Go ahead, man. You good?
Go ahead. Talk your shit, big time.
I was just gonna say. They know that we're raising in consciousness right now. All of us is collectively raising in consciousness. So this is a desperate attempt to make us, to still make us, like he said, the word he used when he said, just trying to make us easily manipulatable in the mind, like making the youth. So when they grow up, they're more easily manipulated and less likely to say no to whatever they're trying to pass off as normal to you. Because they know us as our ancestors have foundation in God, and you know they'll try to a lot like them taking God out the schools and all of that. You know that's all part of it. It's just there's a movie out called The Creator. It just came out last year, and it got the little girl, and she got like a whole machine on the back of her head. And y'all go check it out, because that's what they really want. They want to get in your mind.
It's already happening because parents suck so bad they're letting the internet raise their kids. I see babies. I see parents do this when they get their kid. They go my phone. That is not being a fucking parent. Being a parent is playing with the kid, enjoying making Elmo voices, telling them stories. You know, I'm a full blown. When I'm around some kids, put the phones down. I'm not about to be on my phone, talking on the phone, bothered with a phone when I'm with my children, and neither are they. And they're not about to sit around and play no fucking video games all day. We're gonna go outside. I'm gonna take you on an adventure. I'm gonna do things that I actually wanted somebody to spend time with and do with me. And parents,
I need to say that.
They don't even know that shit.
I want to say it because Dante is speaking about this. The thing, he's a father, and that's what they don't want because they know fathers gonna think like what he just said right there. That's why the war has been on black men like that, because at the end we got to say so. So it's like, and you because I'm gonna be honest, you know, even me dealing with my daughter, you know what I'm saying, she in high school right now. I used to try and get that phone from her, and I had people in my family trying to tell me not to do it when I knew. But then when the school started enforcing, oh, y'all can't have y'all phones in class, her grades started getting better. Her grades started getting better after that. So it's like, well, when I was telling y'all though, Y'all wasn't trying to hear it, but you see now the school implemented her grades getting better. So that phone was actually playing with that. You know what I mean?
COVID is the worst shit, bro. My kids was at home 24/7. I didn't see them motherfuckers on a computer once. I sure seen them playing all kind of Grand Theft Autos and this, that, and this. And I I get them the game systems and all that. But I spend time with them. I take them places. I explain things. So my kids,
That's
dumb enough to, I get on their ass about certain shit. So I'm gonna play.
They trying to break away human connection. They trying to take human connection with all these machines and this and how you focused on these phones. The phones is sucking your energy up. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't be on my phone all day because I know the technology behind this shit is really sucking your life force up and sending it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? On a deeper level, they was telling us on that movie Batman Forever. Old boy just died from Batman Forever. The dude who played him, the dude who played Batman, Val Kilmer, just died like last week. But I was telling Dante about this not too long ago. In that movie, they're telling you what the flat screens do, what the phones do. If you go back and watch that, I ain't gonna speak too much on it, but they tell you everything they do to you.
Check this.
And that's the brother who died here.
Instead of being a watcher, I'd rather be a creator, bro. Anytime. When I started my YouTube channel, when YouTube first came out, it asked me, did I want a regular YouTube channel or did I want to be a creator? I made my choice a long time ago. You niggas watch us. Not to say it that way, but y'all probably spend more time watching what we do than we sit around watching y'all. And when we do watch it, if D-Class is on YouTube all day, he's doing some research to learn something. Nigga ain't on this motherfucker just watching random bullshit all day. We watch it, talk about it when it's time to do some podcasting. But I'd rather be the dude that y'all watching and getting knowledge from and getting some game from than to be the nigga online all day watching other people's videos and watching other people's lives. When I see my kids watching like CJ So Cool back in the day, I said, oh hell no. Why are y'all watching other families have fun when we could go outside and go do the same shit right now? Come on, get dressed. It's time to go. Then I created them a YouTube channel. To show them how much fun they have in their real life. Don't worry about what y'all see on YouTube. Do you know that kids is about to watch your life? And then I did about 10 episodes. I'm going to share the page. It's called the
I commend you for that, brother. I commend you for that. That's called real. You see, a father's a seed planter. When you understand, excuse my language, when you bust that nut in that pussy, that's letting you know what you are. You are a seed planter. And these women that's not allowing their fathers around their child because they got some type of if you and the mother ain't together, be real. And them children need their dad. I just want to put that out there.
Fatherless children to be fatherless because they have no sense. They didn't have a protector. They didn't have nobody to save them from certain situations. They didn't have nobody to be there for them right now to say, hey, baby, I'm there. Not having a father is probably like the worst.
Give me for a second. I'll take a quick break.
Go ahead, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I didn't even want to we don't even go this deep or go this far into conversation, but it needs to be had. And
Cause we about to wrap it up so that way we can go on and do this edit and send it to where it needs to be sent. So go ahead. You want to close us up out of here?
Yeah, let's get us up out of here. This is the I'm a Brand Podcast, conjunction with I'm a News Podcast with your boy, Big Surf Guy, the D-Class, man. If y'all want to interview, tap in right now. Our Instagrams is right below to the other side right there. If you see a video above our head somewhere, tap it, hit the like and subscribe button. If you want exclusive behind the scenes, you can go to the News You Can Use page because we live there too. If you want exclusive content, go download the Trapflix app immediately. Go download that Trapflix app. Shout out my boy Big Time, free big hit. Shout out my boy D-Class, and we out here.